This episode will contain segments that may not be suitable for our younger listeners. What is going on, you guys? And today on the Cerebral Palsy and Fitness Podcast, I have my buddy Mike, my buddy Nate, and we're just gonna go over some wrestling and some great moments and just have a good time. And so I'm just gonna start by starting off with last week. So last week I had a guest where we talk about talk about wrestling, and I'm just gonna go ahead and build off that. So I know this weekend there's AEW Revolution. We've been kind of going over the card and the matches. So what do you guys think about that?
Mike, you want to take that first or me?
No, I can go first. The main thing I'm really concerned about, and we talked about this earlier, was the whole Sting thing. How many bumps is he gonna take? That's gonna be a problem. He's really, really old. To still be wrestling. I mean, he's in good condition. Don't get me wrong. But aside from that, it's like Nate said. A lot of people are gonna go after Darby. Darby's gonna be the main one carrying everything.
I wholeheartedly agree on that. Because he's an up and comer. And the fact that he's not. I feel like Sting's gonna eventually lead him to the world title. He's gonna be going up there, and trying to think. The one thing that we gotta watch for is what Sting's gonna do as far. I know he uses the bat every time he gets a chance.
I just hope they don't single out Darby like they usually do.
Like in a handicap match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
They did that before.
Yeah, they have, but honestly, I think that's just majority.
In a sense, I hate to say it, that's how you look at it.
True. I think majority of the match, that might happen. They'll probably he'll take the brunt of the punishment for the majority of the match. And then Sting will come in with the hot tag and get a couple offensive moves in and shit, and that's pretty much it.
Hopefully he'll have some good spots in there too, aside from just taking some
bumps. You think he takes a table bump?
I mean, Shaq took one.
I hope it's not by Cage.
Oh, damn, Cage will mess him up. He'll mess him up pretty bad.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually want to see Cage and Shaq go at it, just because Shaq did pretty good in the ring. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He actually did.
That was just a publicity stunt.
Hell yeah, that was super publicity.
How many times has he done that?
I mean, I don't think he could take an actual bump. Because if he takes an actual bump, he won't be able to get up from that. Shaq.
He took the table spot. What are you talking about? Out on the ring, like he felt slow as hell, but he took the bump.
Yeah.
But he can still probably take a bump. I think he just.
Cody protected his ass. He literally protected his ass in that match.
Not really.
Yeah, he did the brunt of the work, obviously, because
he had to.
Obviously.
All they did was just pay homage to Shaq when he did the powerbomb for Brody Lee.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless they do the all white Shaq thing that they were supposed to do.
They already did it.
They already did it.
Well, they did not.
They already did it, but it was half-assed.
They didn't do it, but someone else did.
And then, the card for AEW Revolution looks pretty decent. I already know Shida's gonna lose the belt. She's gonna lose. She's gonna definitely lose the belt.
She's got to.
Yeah.
She's got to. I just honestly, I would have preferred, I don't know, Thunder Rosa or Britt Baker over Nyla Rose, because Nyla Rose has already been champion. She's already been done.
Well, I mean, my only problem is, no offense to what's her name, Ryu. She looks like a female version of Okada.
You think so? I don't see it.
Look at her, same hair, everything.
Oh yeah, the challenge.
When I seen the video, the little video she did, and I looked and I was like, that's Okada.
And
if
Okada
was a female.
It's a short.
Yeah, I promise you. Whenever you get some time, draw some comparisons. Tell me that it'll look like Okada. If Okada was a female.
When they did the little vignette, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
because of the red hair and the glasses and all that stuff, and I was like, well, okay. Well, I mean, the main thing I'm looking forward to is the barbed
wire. Because speaking about barbed wire deathmatch, Nate and I were playing that earlier on Fire Pro. We were going back and forth.
Because I don't know, I was reading the little diagram,
little sketch.
Yeah, little sketch he put up there, and plus whatever he was making in one of the episodes. And I was just
honestly, I think it's going to be a letdown because it's not going to be exactly like Omega has it.
It never will be, but I'm just curious to see.
But between that and then you can only do so much on American soil. You're on pay-per-view, yes, but
and remember
there's
the last
only
time
so
they
much you
wrestled
can
too.
do.
Yeah, They had a decent match
What was
too.
it?
Full Gear.
No. Was it Full Gear?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what they got in trouble too for something
No,
like something similar.
No, it was.
No, it happened to me. I think it was Full Gear.
The one with the chip. Was it
Double or Nothing? That's the chips.
Where he freaking powerbombed them on the coin, and then they, had their little wannabe street fight where they were all over the place, and Moxley put him through the glass table and all that other.
So does Callis actually get involved in the main event and have Omega retain the belt? I think he does.
Either that or Anderson and Gallows.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those two stipulations. Yeah. Either way,
they got to.
Omega's retaining.
What about Kenta though? You got to mix him into the equation.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He lost the belt. He already had the title defense against Moxley.
Yeah.
He lost.
I mean, if he interferes, I wouldn't be surprised either. In all honesty, really, if you think about it, it's an open field pretty much. Anybody can go in there.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Like in all honesty, I'm curious to see if MJF and Jericho win the titles. For me, if they win the titles, I guarantee the Bucks will be out there to help.
Honestly, I don't want to see that happen because it defeats the purpose of the MJF storyline of where he's trying to disband the inner circle.
Like Guevara, Guevara's after each. He's basically the headhunter of AEW right now. He's going through each inner circle member and trying to take him out one by one.
Pretty much, because he already got to Sammy.
So who's next?
I'm surprised the inner circle hasn't happened yet.
So who's next?
I'm not the inner circle. I'm so surprised.
I mean, but if you want to take out Santana and Ortiz, he's gonna have to find somebody.
Well, he's got somebody.
That's one thing.
There's a reason why he didn't come to the inner circle by himself.
Honestly, I'm surprised. That's why they didn't. I'm surprised like Santana and Ortiz didn't try to separate once they had that triple threat match to see who was going to be the tag team. I'm surprised they weren't the first to leave before.
That was kind of like their boy.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be that point.
In all honesty, I'm surprised they still have some type of
stable.
Yes,
some type of relationship. Like a stable, like Nate was saying, a stable.
Because with all that's going on with Sammy and all that, I'm just kind of curious to see where they go from there. From that, because I did see he made a little post the other day that he was going to be wrestling in Egypt. So.
Oh yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah, do you think that's a legitimate thing, or he just fucking trolling people?
I think it's legitimate.
No, there's a few.
Can it be a legitimate thing though?
I know who was it? PJ Black was it? When he was in.
Yeah, but look at the tweet. What he said. He's like, "I'm wrestling and ... and kind of just like prolong that.
Excuse me. I don't know. So I know there is a wrestling promotion out there.
I've never heard of one.
Because I know PJ Black, he has one.
Yeah, he's. I think Guevara has wrestled in Egypt before.
In Africa or something.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Isn't like PJ Black from Africa or Cape Town or some shit anyway?
Yeah, he's from Johannesburg, I think.
That's what it is. Yeah, I think
somewhere in that area.
That general area.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it'll be a pretty good card. The one thing that everybody's pretty much waiting for is a quote unquote the surprises, and I thought earlier, I definitely think it's gonna be Christian, and I think it's gonna be Christian and Angle. I think it's gonna be them too.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he say too that it was someone who was Hall of Fame worthy?
Yeah.
Which in other words means they're not in the Hall of Fame.
Correct.
And then for some reason, I hope this isn't it, but I keep seeing that Shamrock is in that conversation.
What? No, God, no. That's like picking a fucking needle in a haystack. Sorry for swearing, but that is way off. What would freaking Ken Shamrock?
Well, I got two other people that I thought of the other day, and one of them kind of makes sense, but I just don't specifically remember if he got inducted or not.
Who?
Mick Foley.
I was thinking about that the other day too.
That was one person I was thinking.
Foley's he is always talking about it online, so.
It's true.
Foley being one of them.
I don't see Kurt. I don't really see Kurt Angle being one. I mean, they kind of did him dirty, how he had to retire, but I don't think it's gonna be Kurt Angle.
How they do him dirty?
They really did him dirty. They fucking what? Who they put over him? I don't remember.
Oh, what? Wait, what? Who?
Like his last match.
Kurt. I don't remember who they put over.
I don't remember either.
Yeah.
Well, the only other thing that I could say is who else has ties to Jericho.
Show, Jericho,
Who's got ties to Jericho? Who's got ties to Show? In all honesty, do you see kind of a recurring trend here? Old WCW wrestlers, Jericho, fucking Big Show, or All White.
The Giant.
All White, my bad. Sting, Schiavone, even though he really didn't wrestle.
I see it.
It's old WCW people. So it's gotta, for me, it's that continual trend just because it's.
Foley's been in WCW before, too.
Yeah.
So.
Foley's been in oh yeah, that's right.
He just
years ago, yeah.
He was like Cactus Jack and all this other stuff before he even came to the E.
Yeah, it's.
So, I mean, a few people I can think of is Hogan, but I don't think Hogan is more of a cancer than anything else.
Yeah, we just have to wait and see what happens. And then speaking about wrestling, I know. So usually all three of us before this pandemic happened, we usually go to wrestling events. We've been through like WrestleCon and ROH, and we've had some fun moments over the previous years. Like I could tell Nate's already laughing because I'm about to bring this up, but
he's gonna get friggin' annoyed.
It was a one time we were sitting in our seats. This one dude just kept on nagging like us all the entire. I'm gonna let him talk about it. So Nate, just
okay. We'll set the preface for this. This is what happened. This was Mania weekend. What 2017?
Whenever they were in Orlando.
The one they were in here in Orlando. We went to the Ring of Honor show in Lakeland. This was actually during the main event of the night, the Bucks and the Hardys for the ROH tag titles in the ladder match. So we're all sitting there.
It's just over.
We're sitting there, everything else, and oh my God, we were all sitting there having a good time. You guys, I think, were sitting either beside me or in front of me. I don't remember. This one guy behind me, drunk, like he was already gone, sitting here, and he's just like, "This is amazing," and he's trying to get a chant going, and I'm like, "All right, dude, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It's all right." But when you're starting to literally come right near my ear and just scream in my ear and get no reaction whatsoever. And you assholes, go ahead. You're laughing about it now. They have never seen me like this whatsoever. I literally had to snap on this dude. I'm like, could you just shut the fuck up? My God! I was literally about to swing on this guy. Like, I was going to get kicked out of the damn Lakeland Center that we were at because of this jackass. Just, this is amazing! I'm like, luckily, I kept my composure. His friend's like, "Yeah, man, he's just drunk right now, and I understand. I'm sorry." And the guy who's sitting next to me is like, "All right, it's not even fucking funny. It's not even working. You're getting a chin trying to go, and it's not even working. It's like you're beating a freaking dead horse now. Like, cut the shit out." Luckily, fortunately, cooler heads prevailed, and the guy fucking left. But other than that, I was like. Oh my God, that was great,
bro. But what about
face.
when Don Castle? Did Don Castle like dodge you or something like that, Mike? During the signing?
No, that was actually Nate.
Wait, what happened?
Don Castle, he dodged you during the signing, right?
No, it wasn't Dalton Castle who dodged me.
Who was it? You went up to. I'm pretty sure you went up to Don Castle. He's like, oh, something about signing. He's like, I'm not signing anymore or something like that.
No. I don't think it was Dalton Castle. I can't remember. I think it was damn. I went up to Jay Lethal. He was pretty cool. Dalton Castle was alright because he's just like, oh, who is this for? Because I had gotten a signature from him with the boys. It was funny as shit because he was just playing up the character to the T. That shit was hilarious. So I still have that photo on my phone. I gotta find that somewhere.
And then Mike tried to get a Adam Cole, his chant, and Adam Cole's like, nope. I'm the fans.
Yeah. He got stiff by Cole.
He did the pose, but he didn't do it. He didn't want to do it. Like I told him, I was like, it's cool. As long as you at least get your little.
He's like, if I get the pose, we're good. He's like, no, I gotta save that for the pop.
They're literally withering that man away in that other land that he's in right now.
Yeah.
Man, Strickland, poor guy.
And then I met Osprey and Phoenix and Pentagon were really cool people. They were really chill.
Speaking of which, I remember a couple times when we went to MLW and we happened to see. We were upstairs and where was that? We were at what nightclub was that? Was that
Guilt? When they chopped the fuck out of your parking lot. Wasn't it?
That was a different one.
He's talking about some.
We went to MLW.
There was
when
one
they
show
first
that me
started
and him went to.
We went there and
you weren't
Darby.
there.
It was Darby and Joey Janela. They had a fans bring the weapons match, and we were upstairs. This was before that match. We saw Phoenix and Pentagon, and Phoenix rolled up on us. He walked right by us. He didn't have his mask on. He's like, "Yo, was that who I think?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that was." We fucking flipped out. I'm like, "Was that?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, that's fucking Phoenix." I'm like, "Oh shit, that was pretty tight."
He does look like Gray.
He does?
Nah.
Whoa, bro.
In my opinion, he looks like Amazing Red almost. No. Or Crimson. Remember Crimson from TNA? He kind of looks like a smaller version.
Amazing Red's big little brother.
Yeah. He kind of looks like a smaller version of Crimson in the face. I was like, that's crazy as shit. But the fans bring the weapons match at MLW. That was the funniest shit ever because we're standing up on the balcony and fucking all of a sudden you see halfway through the match, you see Darby Allin jump. Here's me. I'm standing here. Mike's here. Darby fucking jumps and takes the chair and jumps off the balcony and lands back first into the damn ring. I was like, what the fuck just happened? This shit was wild. And then we got a chant going for inflatable shark.
Wrapped in barbed wire.
Wrapped in barbed wire. That shit was
Hey, ain't that some shit?
Lemon juice and razor blades.
Damn.
Oh yeah, Joey took lemon juice straight to the eye. I was like,
oh man,
that's gross. And the very first one we went to, before she was with the E, Mia Yim was out there. Oh my god, I was heckling the shit out of Mia Yim that whole night. She turned around and she looked at me. She's like, I'm like, that's why your ass didn't win the Mae Young Classic. She looked at me. She's like, shut up. I'm like, all right, goddamn it. But after all, I got a picture with her and everything else.
She would have gone up, beat your ass.
No, she was pretty cool.
That man was in love that day.
She's pretty cool. She was laid back. She was chill.
It's a shame that she's marrying, Keith Lee and not you.
I'm happy. I'm happy for her. So what? She's happy. Oh,
but the question is, are you really happy? Are you really happy? Because it seems like you have a little bit of a
animosity. No,
yeah.
No. I'm not hating on any black man women right now. That is not happening. Especially Keith Lee. No way.
Yeah, Keith Lee's a man.
Aside from his injury.
Yeah, Keith Lee's he seems like a humble dude.
Yeah, he's pretty.
He's really humble.
And he's better than the company he's working for. That's for sure.
There was another episode or one instance where before MJF got into AEW, it was me. I think Mike was there. We were leaving the MLW event. It was Jimmy Yuta.
MJF.
Jimmy Yuta, MJF, and my homegirl Kelly. Kelly was there. He met Kelly, and then I'm like, we're walking, coming down the steps, coming down from the balcony. We walk running to Jimmy Yuta. Kelly turns around. I'm like, yo, that's MJF. I'm like, why are you such a dick, MJF? I asked him that, and then Yuta turns around and he's just like, oh, his mom didn't love him when he was a child. I died. I'm like, that was the greatest thing. That had to be the greatest part of the night.
Perfect.
Between that and then when I'm like, Kelly, look, yo, MJF's behind you. She's like, oh, I don't give a shit about him. He turned around and was like, the fuck did I do? That shit was funny.
And I know I met Cage and Melissa. I was like a dream. I met them twice actually.
Yeah.
During that weekend, I was so excited to meet them, especially Melissa. She's my dream. But hey, what can you do, right?
Yeah. Anyway, no, there was another instance too. We were at WrestleCon. Remember the year? It was the same year when they had Mania in Orlando, right? When they had Mania in Orlando, we were at that WrestleCon and the Sandman came through. Sandman came through the crowd and all he smelled was just fucking cigarettes and alcohol.
Yeah, he was out, bro. He was just lit up for real.
I think that whole night, that best part happened to be when Marty Jannetty was a surprise entrant in that Rumble.
But
Marty's placed it. He nodded. He's like, yeah.
He really was. He looked like it too.
This shit was funny.
Tell me that don't look like Okada. If that was a woman.
Yo, it does.
If you guys are wondering, we're
tell me that don't look like Okada. If that was
Mizunami, I guess that's her name. I don't want to butcher her last name, but yeah. So we're looking that up right now if you guys wonder what that was all about. So.
Yeah, we were just comparing wrestler lookalikes. That's what we were doing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Tanahashi's haircut.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, whatever.
And we've also gone to, I'm trying to think, that's the MLW, ROH. We've been to, I remember that one time. So you dragged us into NXT. We were watching Black the Street Profits.
That was for his birthday.
The Street Profits for your birthday.
That was his birthday.
And Aleister Black got the shit kicked out of him, and the gun just flew up to the crowd. And
so it was a touch of no. Okay, we're gonna no. We're not gonna say that. We're not gonna go there. We are not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. Okay. So there was a certain wrestler who shall not be named. Okay, was in the match. He ends up selling the crap out of a punch. And mind you, he's chewing gum throughout the match. So he gets hit with a punch. He spits the gum out. All of a sudden, you just preface and you see the gum land right by Mike's foot. I go to pick it up. I'm like, Mike, you want it? My Jamal is like, oh my God, you picked that up. Don't touch that. It's gross. I'm like, you got to do it.
Just to let y'all know, this was all before COVID, so don't worry.
This is all
That's all before.
Pre-COVID.
I mean, you don't have to necessarily pick it up, but for some reason he decided he wanted to.
I just wanted to do it for shock value. I wanted to see who was going to do it or whatnot, so that was pretty funny. Oh my God.
Wasn't impressed that night.
No, it was okay. They've had better ones, better shows anyway. So, did we actually cover that other story too about the chop battle we had, or?
Oh, that we haven't. We haven't covered that yet. We're gonna go to that now.
That's not done.
I know it's not done. It's an ongoing thing. It just happens to be on hold right now.
Yeah, that started at what, 3 years ago?
Almost.
First MLW event.
Before his child was
when Riddle was with MLW still. Yeah, I think that was the first. And we saw Barrington Hughes. And
does he still wrestle?
Santana Garrett, I don't know.
He still wrestles?
I think he's hurt right now.
Is he?
He calls himself the Black Thanos.
I'm sorry, what?
I promise you.
Does he shave his head and got like little zzz? Like,
I don't know. He just calls himself the Black Thanos.
What, because he eclipses the whole planet? Like, what's that all about?
Hey.
Oh, Lord.
Oh. This was a while back. This was for, remember his birthday we went to Impact? And he dressed like Rockstar Spud? You remember that, right? How he had his little suit and tie good on? Like he was he was an international Rockstar Spud? Yeah!
Oh my God.
And then I was kind of let down by that because we got the backstage passes that one time.
We got Eric
Bro,
Young.
Out of everybody we met, the only person we saw, oh my God, what happened to be Eric Young, who was the world champion at the time. Mind you, I thought we were going to end up meeting more wrestlers, getting more photos. Nah, they just had us stand by a backdrop in the back of the parking lot almost just to meet EY. I'm like,
Bro, the Sanchez guy. We sat behind him. The guy wearing the Sanchez jersey. We were doing chants. Let's go Sanchez chants. Remember that? And he turned around. He's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, the guy got a pop. He got one going too. That was great.
What about the Jets?
The guy in Impact that we met, the Sanchez guy that sat in front of us during the show in which we're chanting, "Let's go Sanchez." He turned around.
I hate the Jets.
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, that guy. He's like, yeah, woo! I got somebody going for me. Like, nah, dude.
No, we were just like talking about Sanchez. That's all we're doing.
Oh my God, I don't think that photo was priceless. The whole little Rockstar Spud. Little Spud.
I saw the meme.
I know.
I'm fixing to put it as part of the video for like.
Yo, you sure? Upload the little chop battle we had in the parking lot. That shit was funny, dude.
Yeah, I think I saw. I was cracking my behind though because you can hear me in the back of the camera trying to record.
Yeah, you're trying to record and laugh at the same time. Like, damn it, terrible.
Man, we've been through a lot. We've seen Joey Ryan. You met Colt Cabana.
Chicago's
I tried to meet
forgotten son.
I tried to meet Marty, but Marty Scroll, but he was kind of like in his own
No,
world.
we met there. We met Marty like the day. I think it was like the day after or whatever.
No, but he was at Denny's. We didn't get to.
Yeah,
but
chilled with them.
Jeff Cobb though. Jeff Cobb was awesome. We met him twice. Like, whoa, bro, AR Fox. When he kicked the door of the bathroom, we were all in there.
I was just about to tell that story. So, Mike, you want to tell that story about how you're going in the Wawa bathroom?
How I decided to go to the bathroom and I got scared shitless. Like, the door open. I just happened to scare the fuck out of me. When I look and I said, "Holy shit, it's AR Fox." It's that guy who did the shooting star press and landed flat on the mother ground.
God damn. Oh, shit. He kicked the damn door and he almost pissed on himself.
I'm glad I was in the stall.
Oh, God, that would have been all that.
It still scared the shit out of me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, my God, that's great. I'm trying to think of another one, dude. God, there's so many stories that we've had.
Yeah, we've had a fun, wrestling journey, like meeting so many different people,
Yeah. It's funny, too, because when I met, oh, man, Jack Evans, when we went to WrestleCon, he looked out of his mind. He was, oh, my God, you can tell he's having a great-ass time beforehand. He was...
And it was his birthday.
It was his birthday, too, so, he was enjoying himself. I'm like, dang.
You have to when it's your birthday. You got to go all out.
That's fair, too. I think I saw that video, too, of, like, afterwards where I lost my voice that whole night. And I told Mike, I'm like, oh, Mike met his hero, Adult Penta, and Phoenix, WrestleCon.
Hey, I would have met mine, but I was cock-blocked by the security guard.
Wait, what's that?
Kenny?
Oh, yeah.
I was 3 feet away from him, and I got cock-blocked. He's like, oh, you got to go home. Get out.
Did we talk about how we went to the CEO event, too?
Yeah, that's what
he was talking about.
Yeah. And
when me and him went the first time, they had, coincidence, they used the same security as it did in Impact.
No shit.
After the show.
Wait, that guy was in Impact too? That guy was in, what?
That's Titus Security or some stupid bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, it was a tag match with him and Bushi versus Naito and Takahashi? Remember? The first year in Daytona?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the second year was fun.
When he was still champ for
yeah.
New Japan.
It was wild too because I remember I had to curb. My wife was pissed. Alex was pissed off at me when we went and I started chanting and I was cussing in front of the little kid. She's like, "There's a little kid right here." I'm like, "So what? He's there having a fun time. What the hell?"
So what? Everybody else cussing?
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm trying to remember what was the chant that we got going for somebody. If I can remember this chant, it was everybody rolling.
Hey, I do remember we got the sweep chant going during the Impact taping.
The what?
We got the sweep.
The guy who
sweep.
was sweep.
Oh yeah. That guy got over quick. He's like, when they had the intermissions during the show, they would take the broom. They'd be like, sweep, yeah. Oh, that's what it was. The Reading Rainbow chant for Leva Bates. Take a look inside of the. When they had the librarian gimmick, they're like, "It's Reading Rainbow." Oh my God. You think I'm bad when it comes to chants? If you ever go to a show, my uncle is terrible, bro. He be chastising them female wrestlers. He's like, oh, look at that, nice angles, oh shit. I'm like, this guy here, you can't take him nowhere. Shit, it's terrible.
Oh man, oh man. That's what makes it worthwhile. If you can't go to a wrestling event without having fun, then what's the point?
Yeah.
That's the reason we're there. We're having fun.
True. That is true.
If that was still a thing nowadays.
I know.
Yeah.
Do we get any non-wrestling related stories out of this one either too, or no?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm going to in a little bit. So I know we've known each other for 16 years. Close to.
You're the one who's got the fucking memory of an elephant. Like, you know these things. I don't remember things.
Yeah, like 16 years. And honestly, we've known each other that long, and I don't remember how we met. I think it was in middle school. And we knew each other for a little while. Then we kind of separated. because Mike moved to Texas and he moved back.
Texas.
We got back together.
To Texas.
High school, we were kind of still in our own little world, and eventually we ended up falling full circle and reuniting, and here we are today.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you go somewhere for a year and you take 30 steps back as opposed to just starting all over. That's how bad it was. You literally had to drive an hour just to go to the mall. The movie theater only showed 2 movies at a time.
Where in Texas were you?
This was a fucking little town
And
called Jasper.
Jasper? Ooh.
And the sad part was, they had a movie based off of them. I would love to go into detail about it, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah. And we made it through, I guess, high school, and in our own high schools.
Yeah, you guys were part of my wedding. I remember that.
A part of your wedding?
Crazy, yeah.
That was fun.
Wait
I had a lot of fun.
for it.
What?
She's gonna say something.
I don't know where this is going. Right
She
now,
knows
but
where it's going. She'll remember it as soon as she pops back into some kind of sanity in her mind.
This guy here.
Give her a moment.
This is why we have these types of things here, because I remember that.
Yes, we do.
What was the highlight of Nate's wedding?
I can't remember.
What's the highlight of your wedding?
I'm completely lost right now. There's so much going on that day.
What was the highlight of your wedding?
I'm just getting married in general.
Oh, it wasn't something else that involved someone else showing some kind of emotion?
Yeah, no, I remember.
Was it you? Yeah, was he crying?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it was. We caught him crying too. I was like, wait, what? Who caught him crying though? I don't remember.
Yo, it's on video. I just
Yeah,
on video, dude.
who caught him crying?
I don't know. I know. I said it on video.
Somebody
See, if
caught
there's
him
one
crying.
person who should have remembered, it should have been him.
No, because you have to understand, there was a lot going on that whole day.
It don't matter. You act like that was the biggest wedding you've ever had in your life. There wasn't too much going on aside from the chaos and everything else going on.
That's what I'm saying, like the chaos aspect.
What about when it was going on? Not everything before. You got to remember everything.
Yeah.
Mr. Orange and Purple.
Okay. That was our decision, and I stick by it. Mr. I have little emotions. I'm a robot.
Yeah, they do have emotions. Some robots actually do.
It just varies on the situation. Not everybody shows emotion quickly. Everybody's different, you know.
I mean, everybody was crying.
Some people hide it. Some people are more discreet about it than others.
Singled out from it. This guy was boo-hoo crying too.
I know.
Yeah.
I got every right to, damn it. So what?
You know,
It's the one time that I can actually show my feelings and it's okay.
I just know because it's odd because I've never seen any other emotions besides just the whole stalemate from Mike. Mike hardly really.
you
Unless
gotta
it's something like super personal. I don't understand that, but like he's always just like.
you gotta understand Mike. You know he's gone
he's
through a lot. He's
thick-skinned.
gotta put up.
I want to be Mr.
persona.
Garrison when he played Donald Trump, showing my stink face.
Oh my God, you're terrible. You're terrible.
See, the one thing I've always liked about Mike as a person is he doesn't let people take advantage of his shit. You know, he just like, hey, you know, I don't put up with that kind of stuff.
Yo, are we still recording? By the way, I don't know. We gotta keep.
Yeah, we're still recording. It just shuts off, but it's still recording. Yeah, see, it's on.
All right, I was just making sure because I'm like, yo, did we hit the 30-minute mark yet?
We're way past that.
I was gonna say, are we?
We're way past that.
Oh yeah, we're at the 34.
34 minutes.
You're gonna have to edit that out.
Very good. That's all. Bro,
Oh yeah, let it go. Okay.
I might go back and edit it out. I'm just gonna wait. So, anyways, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I'll give that to him. I see where you're going. I can give that to him because he doesn't put up with anybody's shit, and he just doesn't. You know, like if someone's gonna give you hell, he's like, yeah, fuck it, I just don't have time for it. You know, and that's a good thing to have.
Yeah. I'll walk away from mid conversation. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
It's like the other day, Thursday.
And you're also capable of showing. I wouldn't say tough love.
You know what? I got 3 stories now. I remember.
But
All right, cool. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to bring this up.
What you gotta say?
I'm gonna have to bring this up. I'm sorry, man, but Wing House.
Which one?
Frankie.
The one where
That
this
night
guy drank like 2 beers.
when he drank.
Oh, we're going to that one?
She couldn't even hold her liquor, and she was in the bush vomiting.
That wasn't 2. It was like 6 or 7.
And you're okay. Frankie's like making noises in the background. He's
And
like,
I remember the whole way
and he had the camera.
When I was driving home, he was in the back seat with the window down. I think he threw up.
Bro, you were out, and Alice got pissed at me. She was pissed when she called me.
Nah, because I remember too. My mom's like, "Is he okay?" I'm like, "He's fine. He's just."
Bro, Alex had let me have it, bro. She's gonna have it.
Yeah, everybody got it. Everybody got all around pause.
He's alive. He ain't dead. He don't do it all the time.
I ended up taking your keys.
If we're prefacing this story, I think we got to tell it from everybody's point of view. Period. I'll let him start, and then I'll tell him my side of the story.
I just don't remember too much. I just never get over the fact is that the waitress for some reason had a real fond tendency of saying that I'm your brother. This is the gym that we went to.
How'd that happen? What's this all about?
She used to work at the gym at Planet Fitness in Lake Mary. And she was like, every time I seen you, I seen him. So I was under the impression that was your brother. And I'm like, wow, okay. That's a weird one. 'Cause I'm not used to hearing that. I'm used to it with Frankie, but not you.
Yeah,
and the sad part is, I even asked random people with Frankie. I'm like, "Do we look alike?" And a lot of people are like, "Yeah."
You gotta remember what this one chick that worked at the gym. She took our picture together for the membership thing. You know, when you scan the membership and you see the picture, it's both of us together. She decided to take the picture. You know, remember that?
Come on, the girl
that used to work there. Yeah,
the one that used to work at the Sunrise.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That one. That one. Hey.
Yep.
I don't know. I just hope it wasn't the other one.
No, it was her.
Remember the other one?
Yeah.
What was the other one like? I'm kind of curious to know. I lost out on this story. What happened here?
Can't tell you that story. You heard it before.
We'll tell you off the record. Off the record once his interviews.
Okay, that makes sense.
Some big aspirations.
Okay, yeah, one of those. Okay, all right. They're like that. There's some like that. That's okay.
I don't think you understand what I mean by that.
I'll put my 1 and 2 together and find out.
Yo, and what about me in Aquatica? When I was trying to swim in the wave pool and my shoe was falling off.
Are we gonna finish the Wing House story?
Let's do the Wing House story first.
Oh, so what? It was what then?
It was
Triple G.
It was a fight night. That's what it was.
It was a Triple G.
We were drinking Yingling. I think we were doing pictures.
Yeah, it had like that.
And this guy decided he wanted to eat something before he drank, which, like I told him, it was the best thing to do, so that way it won't mess you up. But knowing this person and their high tolerance level that they happen to have when it comes to doing stuff like that, which I get it. Don't get me wrong. I understand. It's not an everyday thing you do, so I get it to an extent. But when you drink a minimum and you're already...
Oh, come on. That wasn't like that. That was the difference. There was a difference. Okay, so I had like 5 or 6. And mind you, I was mixing
For somebody who was actually, really for it, he still remembers.
Exactly, 5 or 6. Yeah. I can remember. I'm not that dumb, and it wasn't that bad. I had like 5 or 6. The one thing I didn't know about was the video, and I found that out at the baby shower. So that was fun. I didn't know that there was video of me there. The only thing I remember was coming out of the bushes, the waitress you guys apparently knew, she asked about if it was okay.
She asked if you were okay,
and there was a cop. I remember hearing a cop behind me. I heard the radio on the cop. I'm like, oh, damn it. Like, this would be just my luck. I get arrested or some shit.
Bro, and you said you wanted to drive home, and I took your keys. You don't remember that?
I don't remember.
I took your keys in your wallet.
Okay, well, thank you for doing that. The only thing I remember was I got to his car. We got in the car. I was passed out in his back seat. And he's like, oh, you're fine. You're fine. I'm like, Mike, I'm letting you know now. I'm just being that guy and I'm being a good friend. I'm not going to fuck up your back seat. Put the window down.
You fucked up his car.
But he did throw up.
I threw up on the outside of his car. I felt so goddamn bad because I left his house at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon the following day. I come out, the sun's hitting me in the eyes. I'm like,
I carried his ass to the couch.
I did this. I was like, I looked at him, I'm like, Oh, damn. I felt so bad. It was so outside of the car.
Probably to hose that shit down.
Oh, yeah, I felt bad. I'm like, damn, dude, let me at least wash the car or something. I felt like a shitty friend. I'm like, at one point, I felt like a shitty friend, but also I kind of didn't because I'm like, it's on the outside, not the inside of the car. So it worked out fairly well.
On the bright side, between Mike and I, we saved your ass.
Yeah. We've saved your ass a couple times too.
No,
Don't
I
even.
mean, we literally saved your ass. If you would have drove home, who knows what would have happened?
Yeah, and I appreciate
What
that.
about that time at Graffiti Junction we carried your ass out of the bathroom?
Oh, him? Oh, yeah, where we had the LeBron out of the bathroom.
Yo, what about this lady that tried to fight me out in the parking lot?
Oh, she was gone too.
She was trying too hard.
No, one thing I remember with you was I don't know why this is vivid for you. You had like 2 beers. We were coming back from Buffalo Wild Wings in like Castleberry. Yeah. And we made the stop at this McDonald's in the drive-thru. It was like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. You're like, man, Mike, I don't feel good, Mike. I don't think I'm going to be making it home.
Was that me?
I don't think I'll feel so good. I'm not going to make it home.
I remember that.
And then you come home, you get him shit. Because you end up stumbling and you fall in your bedroom.
I remember it. And then my mom was in and she's like, what the fuck happened?
That shit was so funny. You come home, you fall in your bedroom, and your mom catches you, and she fucking, really, David? Really?
You literally make it to your room.
Yeah, I literally.
You made it to your bedroom, and then just, you felt like somebody just went, and you, boom.
I'm like, ass pin dropped.
Oh shit, that's funny. Oh man,
that was good.
Fuck.
Yeah, we've had so many memories, man. Like, what about when
the Aquatica story you were telling me? That was another one.
The Aquatica story. Yeah, we went to Aquatica, and we had a good time. It was the first time we went out with you and Alex, right?
Yeah, we all went out.
Hung out.
The 4th of July.
That's what it was?
We went. We took some of the rides, but the funniest highlight of the whole thing was when I went to the wave pool, and knowing me and my disabled behind trying to swim. I was trying to swim and I lost the shoe. And I guess Nate and Mike had to hold on to me because I was like flying through the wave pool like a feather.
It wasn't even that part that was like the funniest to me, or that was like, oh my god, the most concerning. But I think the thing that made me almost piss on myself was knowing your body type and because of your disability and how you are. And you're small, so you didn't even fit in adult small. We had to get you a kid's medium or something for the life vest.
But I couldn't swim for the life of me. I had to hold on to you.
Oh, the doggy paddle looks so funny.
Trying to doggy paddle my way through the wave pool.
You did it though. You did it. We lost you a couple of times, but we managed to get you, and you stood with us, so that worked out really well.
Yeah, and okay, so we did Aquatica. What about the one time we went to your apartment?
Oh my god.
And you didn't have toilet paper.
Oh my god. Talk about being the worst host possible, period. And then you put the photo. I didn't realize you did the collage.
I still have it.
Oh my god.
I should put that as part of the podcast.
You should do a collage of photos.
Oh my god. So you want to talk about this one, Mike? You want to take the lead on that one?
We can let her start this one.
Okay, so one day we were at Nate's apartment, nice comfy little
watching the Super Bowl.
Watching the Super Bowl was awesome.
That's
and everything. So minding our own business. Well, Mike had to do his thing. He goes into the bathroom. He doesn't see toilet paper, so he walks out. He's like, Nate, where's the toilet paper? He's like, oh, I don't have any. So no, wait, before that. So you walk up today, right? You go and touch him and be like, you don't have any toilet paper. And Nate's like, he goes up to the couch and he's like,
because I didn't tell him that I didn't wipe.
Oh, that's what. Okay, so that's
yeah.
what it
And
is.
because of the fact that I didn't wipe, I still used my hand anyway.
Yeah, and I got a
And it
picture,
went like this.
Oh,
and I got a picture of Nate and he's doing that face.
And he buried his face in his couch
oh my God, that was
for about a
so
good 5
fucking
minutes.
disgusting.
So I told him, I said, hey, do me a favor. Keep some toilet paper in your bathroom.
Oh, so yeah, we're showing up. We come here today, and the first thing David tells me, "Oh yeah, I got extra toilet paper." I look at him, I'm like, "You
And I got the
motherfucker!"
spray. And I got the spray, the Glade spray too.
Oh, that thing that masks the smell. That's pretty much all it does. Is only mask the smell. It don't do much.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what we've kind of have done so far. As far as we still have a lot more to go. This is part of it. This is only part of what we're just covering. But you know, like I always say, it's always fun with these guys. These guys are awesome.
You got to cut that out. That sounded highly immature. I don't know what the hell that was.
Right?
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I was like, what the hell? You still gotta cut that out.
It looks like a dog with no legs.
Yeah,
No, they got
it's always fun with these guys. These guys make everything entertaining. These guys are, they're caring people. They're good people. They definitely push me to do better every single day. You know, they we watch over each other all the time, and without them, there wouldn't be us. And the best part about having these two is that each of them have. Wow, it's okay. Okay, so that. I'm sorry, guys. We're just watching a video. So the best part of my friendship with them is you learn things from each person. So each person kind of molds you differently. They kind of like Mike, for example. He knows how to help you hold your ground. How to be like, hey, don't take no for an answer, or like you got to be strong. You got to be tough. He's always instilled that in me. And Nate's always been kind of like the caring, nurturing type. Like, no, no, no.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. The dad of the group.
Yeah.
Literally.
He's always been the calm, the one that's caring about people.
Even though he's younger than the three of us.
I know. I'm the youngest of the
So,
group, but yeah.
I definitely appreciate them, and I appreciate them for being on the show today, and we've had a blast. And I hope everybody enjoys what we talk about, except for the younger viewers. I'm gonna have to say this now. If you're gonna listen to this podcast, just be mindful.
It wasn't as bad as you thought.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, that was just kind of like tip of the iceberg in this situation, because we can go into some really, really messed up things that's happened between us. We just choose not to.
We just choose not to protect.
I'm just gonna make it a little shorter than what it usually is.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate you guys. If you guys don't know already, Nate's also the host of the Waves podcast, so
Yes.
definitely check him out
Yes.
on Spotify and wherever he has a show.
All streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms. And remember, guys, if I can do it, so can you. Take care. Signing off.